Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Why this computer turned off? What you just doing? We was just cool and kicking it. No, you are. Wait till some folks pull up before we really get into it. You dig me? Wait, Damian Lillard dropped another diss track? Wait. I see people is pulling up. Okay. I see people pulling up. Okay, we getting them in. Oh, I gotta mute this. What's up, Brinkley Diamonds? What's good? Appreciate you pulling up. I'm about to get into it. I'm about to really get into it. Just need some more people in here. Because I don't want to just keep repeating myself over and over again. I know there's a bunch of people that's about to pull up. But y'all know me, man. I'm always here for what y'all got to say. So I'm going to set it up to where y'all can call in, too. But that man Colt McCoy, boy. That boy Colt McCoy, boy. That boy Colt McCoy is starting versus the Patriots. And from here on out until further wise noted. Oh boy, the tension between Jay Gruden and Haskins is coming out. Of course, everybody know that Gruden didn't really want Haskins in the draft. And now Haskins reportedly has said that he can sense it. He can feel that Jay Gruden didn't want him. It's getting dark. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Why do they act like Colt McCoy is better than Haskins? Hell to the Redskins, Colt McCoy is trash. What's up, Harry Scaffold? I think Scaffold. I don't know. No point in saying Colt when the season is lost. What's good, Smoke Jams? 29 touchdowns, 26 interceptions. No, what's really crazy is that, like, it's been reported that Haskins he can feel that Gruden didn't want him in the draft. Like, Gruden's basically acting like he didn't want him. I also seen a report that the Haskins getting put into the game against the Giants was like a higher ups call, like a front office call. That wasn't that Jay Gruden didn't want to put in Haskins. You said Keenum is better than Haskins. Maybe today. Maybe. But them 5 turnovers against the Bears was different. You mean Colt? You mean McCoy? Is that what you meant? Gruden's supposed to be some quarterback guru, though. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. He's had turnovers. Did you see the Gruden video of him smoking with that young lady? Nah, I ain't even see that. What you talking about? Was it like a meme or was it like a real video? I meant Haskins better than McCoy. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. You good. Hey, that boy DC Big Oso. That's a huge donation, man. That's a huge donation. Oh, you done broke the stream. My video broke. Oh, man. Appreciate that, DC Big Oso. Hey, everybody look at the chat. Everybody be like DC Big Oso. Everybody be just like that, man. Y'all need to aspire to be that. Well, first of all, let me fix my video. That man done broke. Bro, why do donations break the stream? It's kind of funny, though. It's really actually interesting that people donate and break the stream. It kind of makes it funny. But once I get enough donations to get a better computer, that'll stop. It keep breaking. At least the whole stream didn't crash. At least it was just my camera this time. Alright, then he had her sitting on her lap. Wait, was this a Jetson? Was this a meme or something? Because I'm confused. Quarterback unguru. Yeah, bro. Donations keep breaking the stream, bro. It's crazy. And yeah, Nathan, Yeah, Haskins needs to start. I don't see the advantage in starting Colt McCoy. If anybody can explain it to me, if I that's what I want in this in this in this live stream. Can we find one reason that Colt McCoy starting to against the Patriots this Sunday makes sense over Haskins? Yeah, exactly, bro. Just need to go ahead and throw Haskins out there to the. I mean, they already threw him out there to the Wolves when he was unprepared. He might as well practice with the ones and just become a starter mentally and physically. You know, I just don't see the point. Having him on the bench is doing nothing for him right now. Especially like, I understand having a rookie quarterback on the bench when you have a great quarterback in front of him that he can learn from. This man Haskins is going to be doing more learning from the opposing quarterbacks like Brady and them than he will be behind Colt McCoy and Case Keenum. Yeah, having him on the bench is a waste of first round. On the slick. I mean, he should be starting at some point. So I wouldn't say it's a waste yet, but as of today, it's a waste. Like, it's just a first round pick on the bench, chilling. Jay just wanted to prove that he's the smartest guy in the room, but guess what? He's not. It seemed like he's just trying to flex his muscle. He's just saying, I say what goes on, and what I say goes. And even though I know Colt McCoy isn't a better option, because I say he is, y'all gotta run with it. That's what it seemed like. Nah, video broke like an hour ago on Twitter. Redskins radio was talking about it. Now videos were locked up. Oh, so they taking the video down? So he was really like smoking with some lady or something, just chilling? I'm confused. I gotta see this video, man. Do I need to go look it up? Is that what you telling me? Will Haskins come in if they play bad tomorrow? I don't know, man. Jay Gruden seems very intent with not getting Haskins on that field. Jay Gruden needs to go to jail. Hey, man, DC Big O, so that's a huge donation, man. I wasn't ready for that one. That was crazy. You broke the stream. The computer wasn't ready also, clearly. Matter of fact, I forgot to clap it up for DC Big O, so I ain't even see this in the back. Yes, sir. They're going to throw him to the Wolves like they did RG3. That's what I heard. Were they just going to keep not giving them starting reps and then just throw them in mid-game? That's what we about to do? And what's up, Rockman 1033, who I folded. Jay cares more about his offense than he cares about his players. Yeah, I guess he probably pulling a Kirk Cousins. He already know he about to leave. I might as well make my resume look a little bit better. He probably is doing that. We got to refind it now. Redskins on their PR-ish right now. And yeah, bro, appreciate that, DC Big. Let me go. I'm on Twitter right now, bro. Hold on. Let me pull this up. I'm not getting rid of this tab. This tab is too funny. Let me pull up Twitter right now. I'm about to find this Jay Gruden video. I'm on your head, Jay Gruden. We at your neck. We got controversial videos of you out here, boy. I'm on you. Jay Gruden. You said smoking or something? You find Jay Gruden smoking. Here's the video of Jay Gruden smoking. Hold on, they talking about this on Reddit now. Hold on, we on there. We on his neck. If it's out there, we gonna find it. Haskins finna draft that first round quarterback next year. Watch. We better not, man. Build around Haskins. Oh, the tweet has been deleted. Oh, they on it. Redskins PR team is on it, bro. They faster than us. So Jay Gruden was out here smoking weed with a girl in his lap. So he just don't care. And then, Jay Gruden is married. Yo, this is crazy. Jay Gruden smoking at a bar on a school night. He got a wife and kids, son. What is going on? What is going on? Jay Gruden so stressed with the owner, he's smoking a G. He needs to get fired along with Allen. Bruh, Bruce Allen really got to go. Like, even more than Jay Gruden, even with this smoking and cheating on his wife or whatever, Bruce Allen is the biggest problem, easily. Find it. You have to find it. I want to watch it, please. Hey, I'm on there. I'm at his neck, man. We in here. I'm at his neck. They saying that's Jay Gruden right there. Is that Jay Gruden? This man look like a hippie. Why he sitting, bro? Why do people sit on concrete? I don't know if it's a racial thing, but I will never ever sit on concrete in life. And he just cooling it. And what shoes does he have on? Hold on. What shoes is those? Jay Gruden, I'm at your neck, boy. Is that the video? Let me retweet this so we don't lose it. We need to Jay Gruden, that can't be you, cuz. That can't be you, cuz. Not my coach. Not my coach. Not my coach. Not in the midst of all of this Colt McCoy talk. Not my coach out here going out bad like this. They just did an interview. Jay's wife, dude, is a grandpa. Oh, Jay Gruden is a granddad? He said only our coach. That's Gruden. Jay Gruden out here acting like Offset from the Migos. Not my coach, man. Not our coach, bro. We need to get back to talking about Colt McCoy, but this is crazy, Jay Gruden. Come on now. Jay Gruden, we gotta be better than this, bruh. Jay Gruden, we gotta be better than this, bro. The other video, he was standing up smoking with it. He might have been high when he said Colt McCoy starting. Oh, so he was right there smoking with that girl, and that's when he made the decision that Colt McCoy was starting. He called it in right from the ground, right from the concrete. Yo, that's crazy, Jay Gruden. You can't get caught out here lacking like this, man. Let me go to this boy page and see if he got more. You got more Jay Gruden? Any more? Any more Jay Gruden? No, that's all you got for us? That's all you got for us. Hey, man, we appreciate this, though. Jay Gruden, it's dark out here, bruh. You got to answer to this Colt McCoy mess. But yeah, this Colt McCoy thing is crazy, though. We can talk about that Jay Gruden thing, too, if y'all want to. But hold up. First of all, anybody want to call up? Let me know in the chat if y'all want to call up. I can set it up so where y'all call up. Dude called him out, and in the video, and Gruden looked pissed. Oh, really? Oh, it's that deep. Oh, it's that deep. Oh, no. That's why Redskins PR. That's why Why would you be out in public doing stuff? I never understand why people do dirt in public. Like, you already know folks is out here with everybody got a camera. Kyle Allen better than any of our quarterbacks. We need RG3. I just don't understand why people do dirt out here. Especially when you like headlining in the news like Colt McCoy is the starter and all this Haskins stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure this happened before he announced Colt McCoy was the starter, but I'm saying, like, Gruden has been trending on NFL, like, news, like, beyond just Redskins news, like, actual national NFL news. Why are you out here doing that? Colt injured after the first drive. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if Colt McCoy got hurt this game, because that's what he's been doing. When we actually wanted Colt McCoy to start, he got hurt. Now we don't want him to start. We want Haskins in. I wouldn't be surprised I wouldn't be surprised at all. Nah, but that's really crazy, though. Gruden, you can't be out here fooling around like that, man. For real. So Colt McCoy will for real start. Let me pull up some Colt McCoy stats, just to... Let me pull up some Colt McCoy stats. Man, why does Google load up like that? Bro, Haskins, in my last, like I talked about in my last video, Haskins showed a lot of potential in that game. Like, I mean, I know he made some big mistakes, but I just don't see how you throw Haskins out there and then just put him back on the bench. I know he didn't start per se, but bro, just go ahead and start giving him first team reps in practice and let the man work, bro. Just like on Friday, they call him Smokey. People thinking the video happened out in training camp. Oh, so it ain't recent. Still, you shouldn't be doing your dirt out in public. I just don't understand. As a public figure, a recognizable figure, somebody getting paid millions of dollars, why are you out here in public doing stuff like that? Gruden's mind is probably in his mind living his best life. And they say he won against Pats when Colt was Cleveland. My thing is, why not cater the offense to the quarterback? Man, the most successful offense is always build the offense around the quarterback. I don't understand why we just keep forcing Colt McCoy and Case Keenum in the game, bro. At this point, just go with Haskins. He's gonna have growing pains. He's gonna have turnovers. He's gonna have mistakes. But we've seen from last week's game against the Giants that the potential is definitely there. Like I know he threw 3 interceptions, but I'm very excited about Haskins' future after watching that. Because all of the mistakes he was making was clearly from he didn't have enough reps. He doesn't have chemistry with the receivers. He doesn't know the playbook too well. The offensive line and wide receivers around him are not the most desirable. It's a whole lot of things that aren't necessarily his fault and are fixable. That are easily fixable. If we want to fix them, you got to want to fix them, though. Get that John Johnston. He needs to be putting in a better game plan. Wait. Who is John Johnston? All right, let me see. So, yeah, Colt McCoy will start, sadly. Let me go back to the stats. 2 or 3 picks were not his fault. Exactly. I talked about in my most recent video. Those were not. They were strictly chemistry. A lot of them were chemistry. Even the Jeremy Sprinkle one that was the most his fault. Jeremy Sprinkle still could have ran a better route. But the Vernon Davis one was clearly chemistry. Vernon Davis turned around either late or Haskins threw it a little bit too early. But either way, it hit Vernon Davis in the chest. His hands were up. He could have caught it. And then Paul Richardson one, Haskins threw it to where Paul Richardson had a better chance than the DB. The DB just came down with it. What you think now that Haskins not starting? I think it's stupid. I think it's real stupid. I definitely feel like Haskins should be starting. I just don't see the point. Like, you already threw him out there to the Wolves while he was unprepared. Why not throw him out there to the Wolves when he's prepared? He had no first-team reps, and y'all threw him against the Giants. Why not just go ahead and give him first-team reps in practice, let him learn his receivers, let him learn his play calling, all of that stuff. Let him learn the playbook in real live act. Bruh, other than that Giants game that he was in, he hasn't gotten first-team reps in any way. Preseason, none of that. He was playing with and against backups all preseason. I don't understand why we're not just letting him, ride the first-team wave in practice and see what he can do. We already know what Colt McCoy can do. We've seen it in seasons. Even beyond him just getting hurt, we already know what Colt McCoy has. There's no ceiling that he could potentially reach like Haskins. We might as well just go ahead and throw Haskins out there. It's not like we trying to say. I mean, if Jay Gruden's honestly trying to save the season, then that's another mistake. What's up, Tom? You said we don't need to put Haskins behind that line. I mean, it's not as bad as people are making it seem, though. I mean, I know Brandon Sheriff and Chase Roulier hurt, but Eric Flowers is holding it down. Donald Penn is kind of holding it down, and Morgan Moses, whew. I mean, he's not necessarily it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they make the offensive line is making things shake. There's worse offensive lines out there in the NFL compared to ours, even without Brandon Sheriff and Chase Roulier out there. Even with Eric Flowers starting. Eric Flowers has actually been our most consistent offensive lineman so far this year. So I feel like we might as well just go ahead and throw him out there, especially with Terry McLaurin coming back. Terry McLaurin is questionable against the Patriots. And I feel like he will play because he was a game-time decision last week. I feel like he will be a game-time decision yes this week. I don't see why not just go ahead and throw Haskins out there, man. Just go ahead and let him get his growing pains out the way, all of that. Over or under that Colt McCoy finishes the game. I don't think Colt McCoy is finishing the game. He either going to interception his way out of there or injury his way out of there. Nate Burleson said, let him take that whooping from the Patriots, then he's seen the worst, so it's all downhill from there. That's a good point. Let him go. I didn't think about that. Let him play against the Patriots. That's pretty much as hard as it gets. Greatest quarterback of all time. And then this is one of the best Patriots defenses of all time. Like, talent-wise on paper, this is probably like their best defense, like, all around. They don't have a Ty Law, of course. They don't have like a Teddy Bruschi. You know what I'm saying? They don't have them. But they got Stephon Gilmore, Dante Hightower when he's healthy. I mean, they have pass rush. Their DB unit is crazy, like the McCourties. I feel like this is like probably one of easily top 3 Patriots defenses this whole run they've had. So that's a good idea to just go ahead and throw Haskins against that. And then whatever he goes against for the rest of the season is just smooth sailing. It was Dan Snyder's call for Haskins to play last Sunday. Yeah, that's what I've seen that. That's what I was talking about earlier. It was reported that Jay Gruden didn't want Haskins to go in, and Daniel Snyder and the front office called that in. They were Patrick to SpongeBob on that driving test. They called that one in. It's bad though. Line is trash. Raymond, what's up, Raymond Johnson? I mean the offensive line isn't to be desired, but I don't think it's that bad. I honestly don't think the offensive line is that bad. Because some of Haskins' sacks last when he just played were on him. He was holding the ball too long. I think the offensive line isn't really that bad. They're actually better at pass protection so far than they at run blocking. We're not getting any push, which is weird. Because Eric Flowers is definitely better built for run blocking and pass protection. But he hasn't allowed a pressure, I don't think, so far this season. At least going into the Giants game, he hadn't allowed a pressure all season. Oh, what's good, Skins fan all day? He said, I'm not going to watch the game probably unless Haskins plays. Dan Snyder needs to be the coach. Case had a foot injury while he came out, not because of Dan Snyder. Case has been in a boot. Yeah, but I feel like Dan Snyder pressured Jay Gruden to go ahead and throw Haskins out there, though. Because I think Case Keenum was performing poorly. And it was because of his injury. But I'm pretty sure Jay Gruden stubborn self still wanted Case Keenum out there. Next few games are Dolphins, San Fran, Vikings, and Bills. Could be 4-0. Those are really good defenses. All of those defenses, except for the Dolphins, of course. Because I think I heard they have 7 undrafted free agents starting on their defense. They're forcibly trying to tank. But I think that but the San Fran, Vikings, and Bills defenses are all top 10 easily. The Bills and San Fran are top 5. And that's crazy that San Francisco and the Bills have a better defense than Vikings. Who would have thought that 3 years ago? What's good? Yeah, what's good, Raymond? Glenn, hey, what's good, Glenn? I don't believe that if the front office made the call, then why not make the call now? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't see that statement you made is going on the dependency that the Redskins know what they're doing and they are consistent. They've never been consistent. Oh, Skins fans all day, $7. Oh, he just made it rain. And you ain't even break the stream for it. Hold on. Everybody look at the chat. My boy Skins fans all day donated $7. He's a real one. Everybody model their life off of him. Everybody be just like Skins fan all day. Oh, what's good, Chris? I seen your podcast, your video and all that. I seen you tweet it and everything. I retweeted it back for you. I think. I know I liked it. If I didn't retweet it, I'm gonna go retweet it for you because I'm definitely trying to support that. SpongeBob the Patrick. I know this was gonna happen, man. I guess Jay won out with his guys. Yeah, it sounded like he about to go ahead and take the Titanic down with Colt. Him and Colt McCoy just gonna go down with the Titanic, man. Oh, what's good, Frederick? You didn't retweet, but thanks for the... Oh, no, I'm on that right now. I thought I retweeted it. We on that right now. I'm going to go ahead and handle that right now. I think I was driving or something. You know, in Georgia, you're not allowed to have your phone, like, on you. Like, you can't physically be touching your phone while driving in Georgia. I think I, like, just went ahead and liked it. And then, you know, retweeting requires several buttons and presses. And I was like, let me just go ahead and... Let me see... Yeah, let me go ahead and retweet that. Alright, I got you, bruh. Bruh. Alright, so yeah, bruh, this Colt McCoy mess is crazy, bruh. But I got some Colt McCoy stats for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me know in the chat if y'all want to call up, because I can set it up to where y'all can call. That's the main purpose of this stream. I want y'all to call up and let me know how y'all feel. So I'm just showing y'all, like, how you do it. I don't have it set up yet, though, for the call. But let me know in the chat if you plan on calling up, because I will set it up. I'll definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? That's easy money. It's easy money. I definitely want y'all to call up. I love it when y'all call up. First of all, it's funny. Because hearing other people mad at the Redskins is hilarious to me. It's absolutely hilarious, and I live for it. Move, Sunday Ticket. Don't nobody want you right now. You said I definitely call in. All right, cool. That's one. I'm about to set. Well, all I need is one. I'm about to set it up anyway. I just want to see Colt McCoy's stats. So I guess so. His best season was 2011 when he had 2,733 yards, 14 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Is that 142 first? Oh, he had 142 passing first downs. Okay, that's interesting. So that was his best season. So overall, his career, he has 5,958 yards since we got him in 2010, 29 touchdowns, and 26 interceptions. The interceptions are right behind them touchdowns. And he's injury prone. I just don't see what we're doing. Like, okay, so Jay Gruden doesn't want Haskins to start because he's trying to save the season with a veteran quarterback. But your veteran quarterback over the course of his career has 29 touchdowns, 26 interceptions, and like 12 injuries. If you can explain it to me to understand, let me know, Jay Gruden. Let me know. Hey, I'll get up with you later, bro. Dinner time, peace. Hey, man, I'm hungry too, DC, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. And you donated. You're a real one, bro. Appreciate you pulling up to the stream, man. Even if you only here for 2 minutes, that's all I want, man. Oh, my boy Raymond Johnson donated to the stream. That's $5. That's 5 of them guys, man. Appreciate that. Everybody stop what you're doing. If you're on your phone, if you're watching TV, look at the chat. Look what my boy Raymond Johnson did. He donated a big 5 to the guys, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not understanding any of this Colt McCoy show, man. Stuff going on, man. He said, gotta run too, bro, trying to show the love. Hey, man, appreciate that, man. Y'all pulled up, donated, seen what I had to talk about, and left, man. Y'all some real ones. But this Colt McCoy and Jay Gruden stuff is crazy. This video of Jay Gruden, that's crazy. I gotta get the other Jay Gruden video, the one where he's standing up. I gotta get that for y'all. Fred Smoot got locked up, too. Wait, what? You talking about like Fred Smoot, our Fred Smoot? Like he with 12 right now. That's what you saying? Fred Smoot is with the police right now? What'd he do? What'd he do? That's my boy. I love him on the radio. What happened to my boy? Oh my lord, bro. That's too much going on, bro. Redskins in shambles. Nah, I'm on it, bro. I'm on it, bro. What'd he do? I'm on it right now. About to pull it up. Yeah, that's crazy with Jay Gruden. He said, nah, Fred. He said, smooth, hell nah. What's up, Brian? I didn't know you was in here. He missed court for what? That man got a speeding ticket he trying to avoid paying. You got too much money to be that petty, Smoot. Let me see what Fred. Arrested in Virginia. Dang, they ain't had to do my boy like that with the thing. With the headshot. Alright, so wait, so arrested yesterday for failure to appear. But what is he supposed to appear for? I know this is random, this ain't Colt McCoy talk, but I'm just curious, like what was he said, damn it, man. So I'm just confused. Alright, I'll leave that there. And I'm going to leave this here with the Jay Gruden. I'm going to get back to Colt because I'm pretty sure that's why people pulling up. But that's crazy, though. My boy Jay Gruden got caught lacking out here smoking weed with a side piece. He got grandkids and a wife out here. That's crazy. Oh, man, just the FTA, that's nothing. Probably traffic or child support. Yeah, so he going to be straight. I don't know why he not pulling up to court, though. Yeah, I don't understand that one. Yeah, Brian, he said when it rains, it pours. Yeah, bro, Brian, this is Jay Gruden, bro. They're saying this is probably during training camp, but yeah, he just with some random female. They say it's another video out there of him standing up with her and then getting mad that somebody was recording him. Matter of fact, we gonna find it. We on him. We on Jay Gruden, bro. Hold on. We gonna find this video. I don't know how to find it. Bro, who are these other Jay Gruden? Oh, I spelled Gruden wrong. That's what's going on. I'm like, what's going on? He said, find it. What's up, Gazi gang? Said Jay Gruden is preparing for the Patriots really well. That just sound like that was the video. That sound like that was the video. Launch Jay Gruden to the moon. Let him know, Trevor Sycamore. That's my boy. He always talking about. He always doing draft talk. Jay Gruden to the front office. This is the look of a man who don't care no more. So this is a screenshot from the video I'm trying to get for y'all. Cause that's him looking. That's him standing up. They hitting him with all the memes right now. Bruh, it's all bad, bruh. The whole internet laughing at us right now because of Gruden. He's with his side, yeah, he with his side chick. That's crazy, bruh. That man got a whole wife out here. He got whole grandkids out here doing that. I'm really the thing I'm most confused about is when you're a public figure, people know your face, and why are you just out in public doing anything? Bro, I can't find the Jay Gruden video, bro. I'm trying for y'all. But in the meantime, I can talk about Colt McCoy. So, yeah, like I said earlier, for people who weren't here, this whole Colt McCoy starting thing makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely none. I don't get it personally. Because if you're trying to save the season and you don't want Haskins to start because you feel like he's not the most qualified quarterback to win now, why is Colt McCoy your answer anyway? Like I said, he has, over his career, he has 29 touchdowns, 26 interceptions. I mean, that's almost a 1.0 ratio. Like, that's not good. And then he's injury prone, so he probably won't even finish the game. So you're probably going to end up going to Haskins anyway in the middle of the game. And you're showing Haskins that you don't have faith in him. Because there was a report yesterday or today, early today, that Haskins knows, like he can feel that Jay Gruden didn't want him. Because Jay Gruden didn't want to draft him. That was a front office move. And Haskins just reportedly said that he can feel Jay Gruden doesn't want him. So then, like, you're going to throw Haskins out there in the middle of the game, and you didn't give Haskins first team reps. So he's going to go out there just as unprepared as he was against the Giants. No wide receiver chemistry. No chemistry with the offensive line. No play calling reps. None of that. He's just going to get thrown out to the Wolves again in the worst way. No first team practice reps throughout the week. And then it's the Patriots. I just don't get it, man. He's an idiot. I would have gave the guy like $5K for his phone. He got to give up the cloud. That's a good point. Colt beat the Colts Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Yeah, but this is a different year, different team. And I remember that. That's one of my favorite Redskin games of all time, honestly. But I don't think we're going to get that, Colt. Jay Gruden was an AFL legendary quarterback. We can see. You can see what this decision meant. Smoot got caught driving without a license after he got caught driving after his DUI. Bruh, we got Uber out here. You got money, bruh. Why are you driving? Is it that important? I don't even like driving. I drive. I don't like driving. If I had money for Uber, I'd Uber everywhere. Jay was trying to do as much damage as he can. Yeah, he's trying to self-destruct the team as much as possible right now. He's trying to ruin relationships. He's trying to ruin wins. He's trying to ruin chemistry. He's trying to ruin Haskins' confidence. And then he's just going to dip out. Peace. That ain't my problem no more. That's what he's going to say. He's going to be sitting on the couch on Sundays like, look what I did. So is Gruden giving Haskins the RG3 treatment? It looked worse. Because at least with RG3, he was kind of ignoring him. It seems like he's going a little bit further to ruin Haskins. Yep, he got to go. All right, so, yeah, let me go ahead and pull it up. I'm about to make it so y'all can call in. This is what it's going to look like while y'all calling in. I'm going to let y'all, but let me set it up first, though. So let me mute my mic. I'll be right back. Y'all look at this funny meme over and over again until I get this call thing set up. Hold on, I just seen what y'all talking about in the chat. Jay's wife not bad looking though, especially for a granny. That man smokes jams out of pocket. That man is out of pocket. Oh, Brian, you said Trent gonna be back for the Dolphins. Is that a report, or that's like you saying like that's what you guessing? Like that's when he's just gonna come back. And are you saying it because of that whole contract thing where he has to play a certain amount of games in a year for his contract to count? Otherwise, he's gonna be on an infinite loop of 2 years left on his contract on his team. What's up, June? Yeah, that boy Gruden selling, bruh. It's self-destruct mode now, man. He trying to take as many people out with him. That man in the Redskins facility right now taking as many people out as he can with him. That man said, I'm about to quit. Who's coming with me? Let me go ahead and set up this call, though. My boy Jay Gruden out here looking crazy in these streets. Look at my boy Jay Gruden. No, not Gruden. You got a whole wife out here and grandkids. You can't be out here smoking weed in public with some random. I don't know if those pictures are new or it would be all over networks. Yeah, bro, I'm scared. The Redskins PR is on it. They taking it down. It's hard to find the video now. I can't even find the second video, which is the better video. What's up, the English skins? Gruden smoking his worries away. Was that him? Bruh, Skins fan all day. That's him, bruh. Well, let me go. Hey, look. That's him. That's our boy Jay Gruden. Look at it. Hold on. Let me show you the face. They got the screenshot close up of the face. Hold on. I got you. I just had it up. I should have left it as a separate tab, bruh. There's a Fire Jay Gruden page out here. Oh, here we go. They got Jay. Oh, we got it. We on him. We on you, Jay Gruden. We got it. Oh, he mad. Oh, he big mad. My boy Jay Gruden big mad. Who is that girl you with, man? He said put Jay Gruden in the Hall of Fame right now. Who is that, bruh? You got a whole wife out here, Jay. That's crazy, bruh. You supposed to be naming Haskins the starting quarterback, and this what you doing on your weekdays on a school night. Why are you out in public, Jay? See, that's not smart decision making, man. Even beyond just the cheating, you just out in public. You just out in public, man. Jay Gruden, hold on, man. You just out in public doing dirt. That's smart. That's not smart decision making. You can't be my head coach no more. That's just not thinking. Like, that's just I don't like it, man. What have we come to? Some say that's from his 2005 DUI with Cincy. Are you talking about Smoot? Oh, dang. That man's still getting caught up with that? Wait, Clay Matthews has a broken jaw. Oh, man, he out for a month. Oh, yeah, he's gone after that video. Where can I find that? Bro, I'm on Twitter. I typed in Jay Gruden, bro. Y'all better get on it because Redskins PR is taking everything down. Oh, you talking about Jay Gruden? This is from 2005? Really? Why would that come out now, though? People just trying to get him fired? Somebody been had that video and just trying to get him fired. This is crazy. We gotta see more stuff. Oh, you said pull your volume on the video? Oh, I got you. Pause the music. I can't hear what's being said because the volume is getting played through my computer so y'all can hear it. I can't hear it, so I hope y'all heard that. He was so sick. Yeah, that man was sick in that video, man. That man is sick. Let me get back to Colt. I'm about to set it up so y'all can call in, though. Hold on. That's what I'm doing right now. Y'all just look at this funny meme. Jay's not a great coach, but damn, he's a funny dude. Yeah, Jay Gruden has been at the very least, Gruden has been entertaining. And just beyond that, he's just funny in press conferences. He don't give bland answers. He's like sarcastic and all of that. Ooh, Melvin Gordon is expected to get more reps this week. I have him in my fantasy team. I'm already 3-1. And now I'm getting Melvin Gordon back. Yo, they got to stop playing with me, bro. I'm taking this league over. All right, so let me set it up so y'all can call in. I pressed the wrong button. My slow self. Maybe he's trying to make the front office look better. Dang, I messed it up. I pressed the wrong button. I'm supposed to press star. I pressed 1. Sad boy. Sad boy. Alright, so if y'all ready to call up, boy, the stream crashed again. I tried to set up the calls and the stream crashed. So that's why them donations going a long way. I'm gonna give me a high power PC so the stream stop crashing. Am I back though? Am I back? Let me type in the chat. Am I back streaming yet on y'all end? Am I back streaming yet on y'all end? Colts beat the Pats, I'll be very happy. He said, Smoke Jam said, I don't think Dan is going to fire Bruce, but he needs to be moved outside of football operations. All right. Taking calls now. Yeah, bro, Bruce Allen should not be doing anything football related anymore. You telling me that he ain't aged a day in 14 years? What's up, Andrew Menta? You're offline. It should be back now. It should be back. Oh, they got me streaming on a whole nother thing. This is crazy. Come on, live stream. Get it together. So it started a whole new video because I was gone so long? Or are we good? Am I back? Am I back now? Oh yeah, I'm back now. We good now. Okay, cool. That was stupid. Alright, we good. There we go. Bet. Alright, if anybody want to call up and talk about it, that is crazy. No stream crash because of the setting up the phone call. That's why these donations going a long way though, y'all. I'm about to give me a high power PC and make make it so we can stop this stream from crashing. Whenever I do anything new, anything different, the stream just crash. As soon as I set up the calls, the stream crash. But yeah, y'all can call up, bro. If you want to talk about what's going on, you can talk about Jay Gruden. You can talk about Colt. You can talk about Bruce Allen. Whatever you want to talk about, man, call up. All you gotta do is follow the directions on the screen, man. You talk about Jay Gruden with his decision making. You can talk about Jay Gruden getting caught up. Whether or not this video is recent or not. We could talk about Colt McCoy starting over Haskins. You can talk about why Haskins should start over Colt McCoy or why he shouldn't if you feel like he shouldn't. You can call up, talk about Bruce Allen, anything. This whole franchise, whatever y'all want to call up about, man. He said audio a little choppy though. All right, so I might have to stop something. Let me see what I can shut down. The pot videos on Instagram. Oh man, can you video call on socials? I have to pay in US. No worries if not. Oh, we back? Okay, everybody back. You said video call on socials. What's that? Said video call on socials. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I ain't know what you're talking about. I want to help though. I want to get it, or like Insta or something. That would be interesting. Let me see. How do you do that? I don't know how to do that. My name on. Let me put my Instagram. I'm gonna put you. If you video call, I'm gonna just have you right next to the mic though. That is my name, right? All right. So yeah, that's my Instagram. If you want to call up through Instagram, however you want to do it, there you go. I'll have Instagram right here ready for you. Dude, this nasty guitar I gotta listen to is crazy. Some people are saying this is Gruden's last wish. What's up, Gerard? Yeah, man, this is crazy, bruh. But yeah, call up if you want to call up. I put my Instagram in there just now. If you want to like do it through Instagram so it's easier, but I also got the way you can call up through the phone. I'm going to throw this meme up here again. Just so y'all can have something to look at. I'm going to try to cycle between the memes and the videos. My boy Jay Gruden going bad. That's crazy though. I'm not understanding any of this Colt McCoy stuff. I know some of y'all are saying like, don't throw Haskins out there behind that bad offensive line, but I mean, I don't feel like it's gonna get much better at any real point really until we draft people. I guess pick some people up in free agency, and then again, like I said, the offensive line isn't as bad as we think. Even with Brandon Sheriff and Chase Roulier out, and I think Brandon Sheriff probably comes back this week. Our offensive line is still better than some offensive lines out there. Because Eric Flowers has been putting on for the city. Donald Penn has been pretty decent. And then Morgan Moses is just Morgan Moses. And so he's just penalty after penalty. But, you know, they making it work. The pass protection is better than the run blocking. And if Terry McLaurin comes back this week, I definitely want Haskins to play with him. First of all, he's the best wide receiver on this roster by far. He's already shown that. And then nobody has chemistry with him like Dwayne Haskins. Haskins has been throwing to that man for a year. Colt McCoy has no chemistry with Terry McLaurin. Haskins already does. Terry McLaurin is our best receiver. Why not give our best receiver the best quarterback to throw to him? That's how I feel, man. And I mean, like I said earlier, like I've been saying, I prefer to go ahead and let Haskins get his growing pains out the way. So by next season, when our roster is built better, after the draft, after we get these high first-round draft picks, and yes, I mean multiple because we're going for this number one, and we're going to trade down with the Dolphins to get like 2 or 3 of theirs. Then we can build this team better. We can get another receiver. We can get Andrew Thomas from Georgia, my Georgia boy, to replace Trent or replace Morgan Moses and leave Donald Penn over where he's at. We can get a Grant Delpit safety. We can get Chase Young or Ebenezer to be our surefire pass rusher. You said, yo, check your DM? Okay, let me see. I don't know how this works, man. I've never done an Instagram video call. I just know you can, but I don't know how to do this. I'm in my DMs. They don't say anything. How do I go to... I know there's like a section in the DMs where you can like... where you can check, like, it, like, sends possible DMs. Like, for people that you don't follow, it'll, like, send them there. And I don't even know how to get to that. I get why we are starting Colt McCoy against the Patriots. We just don't want to risk Haskins getting injured in that game. But Colt McCoy probably will get injured because he's injury prone. And then we're going to end up throwing Haskins out there anyway. But Haskins is not getting first-team reps in practice. So he's just going to be out there confused again, like against the Giants. No wide receiver chemistry, no offensive line chemistry. I mean, literally all 3 of his interceptions were chemistry problems. Now, the one to Jeremy Sprinkle, I feel, is more so on his fault, but the other 2 were more so on the wide receiver's fault. Or just chemistry, period. I mean, he's not going to learn the playbook better. He's not getting any better practicing against the backup defense with the backup offense. Like, it's just, I don't see it. We already took the bubble wrap off him. Let that man play. That's how I feel, bro. He already got thrown out there in the worst possible situation. I mean, we weren't playing against the Patriots, granted, but he didn't have any first-team reps, and we just threw him out there against a first-team NFL defense. All preseason, he was playing with and against backups. So not even just playing with the backups, but he hasn't gone against starting NFL defenses. He hasn't gone against ours in practice. Giants is the first time since he's been in the NFL that he's gone against a starting defense in any way, shape, or form. And he needs to get used to the speed and intelligence of an NFL starting defense. And we're not giving him first team reps, so he's not getting prepared at all. Vernon Davis needs to reach out for that ball. Yeah, I agree. It might be in request in top corner. Are you saying that's what we should? Oh, request. Where is request? Let me see. I don't see a request. Oh, request. Oh, D. Davis accept. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. See, I never know how to do that. See, that helped me in the future. All right, so whoever want to call up. But yeah, I accepted the request, English Skins. I still don't know how to work this. I'm young. I'm 24, but I'm not on social media like that, so I feel kind of old when it comes to this stuff. I don't know. I'm like this when I'm hitting stuff, like an old man. Like Skins fans say, you gonna call in shortly? I bet. That's a bet. That's a bet. I just want to hear what y'all got to say. That's the main reason I started the stream, is to hear what y'all got to say. I want to see y'all vent. Y'all know I love laughing at the. Oh, I can accept. Okay, allow microphone. How do I make this speakerphone? I don't want the AirPods no more. Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm just gonna have to disconnect it. Alright, there we go. Hello?
Yo.
Alright, what's good, man? How you feel? How you feel about the whole situation?
As good as you can. I know a lot of people think we should start Colt, but I think we should have started waited to start Haskins and put him in against the Dolphins. But now we've put him in, I think we kind of just have to play him.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I wanted Haskins to start a little bit later, but since we already threw him out there, it's like we might as well stay with him. I completely agree.
Yeah, I've heard people saying because it's the Pats, should maybe take him out, but I think you can't protect him forever. You just gotta see how he goes.
I agree. I super agree. I feel like somebody said, who's that? Oh yeah. Somebody said in the chat, we took the bubble wrap off of him. Might as well let him go. He's already gotten a taste of it, and now like I just said, that was like the worst case scenario. He didn't get any first team reps. He didn't get any practice with the ones, and then we threw him out there to play against and with the ones.
Thing is though, yeah, Gruden just don't want him to play, man. He's putting him to the side. He's got something against him.
Yeah, man. I don't understand any of this. I don't understand any of this situation.
Yeah, can I just ask, because I haven't been following the Redskins that long yet. So in the few years, yeah, Gruden has been in charge, yeah. So
yes, sir. It's been about
following the Redskins a couple years really.
So you joined us during the Jay Gruden era.
Yeah. Has there been any moments?
Okay.
Apart from that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because basically, yeah, because I went to Washington a year ago, yeah, on a visit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why if I'm going to support a team, I decided the Redskins, but been pretty depressing so far.
Yeah, it wasn't the best time to join us. You should have been here for the 80s and the early 90s. I wasn't here for that either, though. I wish I was.
I wasn't even born then.
Yeah, me neither. I wish I was here for when the Redskins were actually winning Super Bowls. Now we got our coach out here smoking in public with.
We'll get our time eventually.
Hopefully.
The thing is, I just want to say, yeah, this might be a bit like from what I've seen, like Jay Gruden, obviously he doesn't really care that much of it.
Yeah, he seems uninvested now.
Nah, because he knows he's gone. But like at the top of the organization, yeah, like Dan Snyder and Bruce Allen, like they're, I think Dan Snyder's just a bit more. He's too lenient. He needs to be a bit more ruthless, I think.
Yeah, he's very lenient.
I heard like he's like he hasn't fired anyone for like years, and he's like hardly ever fires someone mid-season. You know, he's kind of like he treats it like it's like a normal job, and he's like, I don't want to get rid of him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's extremely. That's a good point. Daniel Snyder is very lenient. We accept mediocrity and failure way too well.
Yeah.
We just accept it as an organization from top to bottom. That's why DJ Swearinger got released, because he didn't accept it, and we released him. He called out Greg Minuski for not being good at defensive coordinating, and they got him out.
Yes. It's kind of it's Snyder's way or the highway, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Nice man. It's annoying at the minute, but you know, hopefully things can turn around soon. We'll get some picks and that, but
yeah, please trade
Trent.
It's
going to be the draft, it looks like.
Yeah, I hope we trade Trent for a first, and then right now it looks like we're on a strong path to the first overall pick, and then we can trade down with the Dolphins to get some of their first, and we should have like 3 or 4 first-round picks this coming draft if everything goes according to my plan.
What do you think of like trading Trent for a player like if we could get like Stephon Diggs or someone like that?
I would be pretty happy for Stephon Diggs, but I personally prefer like a high first round draft pick. Like if we can get a top 15 first round draft pick, I prefer that.
Yeah.
But if we start dropping down to like the late 20s and 30s, then I think I prefer Stephon Diggs.
Do you think like I know we're 0-4, things aren't looking good, but have you given up hope already, or do you think there is still a chance we can still turn things around?
I don't know, man. I don't think Colt McCoy is the answer. I feel like I know Jay Gruden isn't coaching for a draft pick because that means he's fired. But I feel like the team as a whole, we're just on a one-way track to getting a high draft pick. I think we'll definitely see when we play if we lose to the Dolphins, then we have the first round draft pick sealed up.
Oh, if we lose to the Dolphins, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If we lose to the Dolphins, that would just be so. It was embarrassing enough getting wiped out the park by the Giants.
I would feel so sorry for any Redskin fans in Florida. I would feel so sorry for them.
Thing is that, yeah, because like when I was like watching the Redskins last season, and we looked quite promising for a while, and then Smith got injured.
Yep.
And it's kind of like just gone downhill from there. And we thought like going into the season, yeah, I thought the defense was going to be pretty sick.
Yeah.
The offense wouldn't be that good, but just nothing's happened.
The defense that we expected to be great isn't as good as we thought. And like you said, last year we looked promising. Alex Smith 6-3. I think we're 1-11 since then, or since a certain point we're 1-11. we are one. Our last 12 games were 1-11.
Oh dear.
That is terrible.
Right.
And like you said, the one thing we expected to be good was the defense, and it isn't. So that's amazing.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna let you get on with the street now, man. See you later.
All right, man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate that a lot. And you helped me figure out how to use Instagram a little bit. I don't really use this social media stuff like that, so I appreciate it.
Cool.
All right, man. Appreciate the call. Thank you a lot.
Alright. Cheers. See you later.
All right, man. Bet. Let me pull the call thing back up. I gotta set it back up. I guess Instagram interrupted. I gotta enter in all the stuff that y'all see. I'm entering the same stuff like y'all are to set it up. I just hate this. Can I change the guitar song that I gotta listen to? I prefer some like classical music with violins over that guitar I gotta listen to. My boy Dorian said we can't keep starting all over again. I feel that, man. And I feel like we're actually really close with just like a couple of pieces away. I feel like after this draft, if we get like I said, like I hope we get like 3 or 4 first round picks, which is pretty possible with the way that we're tanking. I feel like if we develop Haskins within this season, so he's ready to ball out next season, and we get some key first round picks, I feel like we can really be diddly next year. We're just a few players. We're another great wide receiver, a great offensive tackle. Monte Nicholson is really good at being a free safety. He's fast with a lot of range, but Greg Minuski just can't make him think so much. If Greg Minuski uses him the right way, he's great. If he uses Landon Collins the way he's supposed to be in the box, he's great. We need an offensive tackle. We need a tight end, a two-way tight end that can both block and receive really well. And another receiver would be great. And I guess just more offensive line, and our linebackers would an upgraded linebacker would be great. And you can never have too many pass rushers. So if Chase Young is there and we're available to take him, because Chase Young is another Von Miller, Khalil Mack, and you can't just pass up a Khalil Mack. I feel like if we just at least get 3 or 4 of those sealed in really well, we should be deadly next year. We're supposed to be good this year. A lot of it's coaching. A lot of it's not even talent. Just one more time, I swear. That's what I'm saying, bro. If we this season just go ahead and get these 3 or 4 first round picks, like I just said, the way I planned it, I feel like we can really make some things shake for real next year. Especially if we start throwing Haskins out there soon, as in this Sunday, and keeping him going, and let him get his growing pains out the way, so that he's a starting NFL caliber quarterback for next season. We should definitely be ready to play well. Who would you like for us to hit up for head coach? I like that Cowboys defensive coordinator. I forgot his name, but that Cowboys defensive coordinator is a good candidate. I'm not a big fan of getting people from college to come up here. I prefer to take like somebody who's a coordinator somewhere else and give him a head coaching opportunity. Or we can see what Kevin O'Connell got, who's our current offensive coordinator. We can see that. And when we still got Rob Ryan and Randy Horton. I always say that, Ray Horton on our team as coordinators, and they've been. I know Ray Horton has been a defensive coordinator. I know Rob Ryan has been a defensive coordinator. Jim Tomsula has been a head coach. He was a head coach for the 49ers, even though it didn't work. But yeah, I like Kevin O'Connell on our team. Oh, somebody calling up. Okay. Hold on, let me transfer you. Hold on, let me put you on speaker for the. All right, what's good, man? How you feel?
Pretty good.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What you got to say for the chat?
I know my views aren't popular, but I think I kind of prefer to start off right now with McCoy.
Uh-huh.
My reasons are we got plenty of games left, to play Haskins. We got 12 games left. I just hate to see. I can't see us winning more than 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
And I hate to have him eat all those losses. Gruden, I just don't think he knows how to win. He doesn't know how to get a win. We have way more talent on both sides of the ball than what we're showing.
I agree.
I watched the Pittsburgh game Monday, and they've been struggling trying to run, all season. And you saw how they start, running sweeps and getting their receivers involved and doing all these different types of things to manufacture a running game. And, we're struggling running, and he's just not getting Chris Thompson involved. Like that one year that Chris Thompson broke all those records,
Yeah.
We're not seeing any of those type of plays, And, we have, what's his name, Steven Sims. You can get him involved somehow in the running game. AT,
some sweeps and stuff.
Yeah, we run AT East and West, and we run Chris Thompson between the tackles. It's like it doesn't make sense how he's doing this. And I mean, you look at all the receiver weapons we have, and he's just not putting it together. It's like he may be great at coming up with plays, similar to like a songwriter can write songs, but it doesn't mean they can carry a note and can sing or can entertain.
Yeah, I agree. He's pretty good at scheming, but play calling and situational football is not it for him. I agree.
Yes, he doesn't know when to play certain plays, what sequence to do it, how to put it together to sustain drives, how to motivate grown men to play better than what they do. It's like, and then he didn't even want Haskins, so it's like, is he going to really put him in the best light to do anything this year? I think Haskins should come in when we bring McConnell. If once we move away from Gruden, O'Connell comes in, then I see Haskins coming in. The last 5-6 games of the season around our bye week, bring him in, let him finish it off that way. Or if we lose to Miami and they want to pull Gruden and put O'Donnell in then I can see Haskins coming in. But under Gruden...
So your main point is that not when to start Haskins, but with who? You're saying start Haskins once Kevin O'Connell takes over, is what you're basically saying.
Exactly.
Okay, I see that.
And because Gruden I just don't see. It's like he's clueless. He doesn't know how to win. I don't know how else way to say it. Just like with Cousins, Cousins. Yeah, he has. Cousins just don't know how to. He's not a clutch
at all. He's a stat
pattern. He doesn't know how to. Yeah, as long as everything's going good, he looks good. But when he has to take it on his shoulders and win the game, he can't do that.
And the Vikings are learning the hard way, just like we did.
Yeah. And Gruden, when's the last coach he out-coached? What game can you recall that we didn't win from like the skill of our skill players? Jackson catching a couple of deep balls or anything. When's the last time he out-coached another coach? I can't remember.
Yeah, if he did, it wasn't very noticeable.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody they come in and they have career years, career stats. It's like against us. I don't know, but that's just my take on it. I think we should start him sometime this year, just not right away. McCoy, he deserves. I mean, he's been a good soldier for us. Being the backup behind all these quarterbacks, he deserves 3 or 4 games to try to go out there and show what he can do, and let him. Because I think after this, McCoy may be over. I mean, I don't see another team picking him up. So, he deserves to go out there. He's Gruden's boy, so let him run with McCoy for 2 or 3 games. And then towards the end, when we sit Gruden aside, we can go ahead and, have O'Donnell and Haskins, take it from there.
I feel that. I definitely feel. I prefer to start Haskins a little bit sooner than you, but I agree though. I do want Haskins to play enough this year so that next year when we're ready to win and we have everything in place that we should, he'll be ready. It won't be like he's a rookie again. That's the only reason I want Haskins to start as soon as possible. But I feel you on the fact that throwing Haskins out there with Gruden as his play caller will only make things worse in a way. So I definitely agree. I agree somewhat. I prefer to start him just a little bit sooner than you would want him to start him though. But I agree with everything else.
Or like I said, I will agree with you. If Snyder would do like Jerry Jones would do, take control of his team and unapologetically fire Gruden.
Yeah. Put his foot down.
He's the owner of the team. He needs to fire Gruden. For Allen, he needs to leave him in charge of football operations, whatever, the stadium and all that stuff. Hire a true GM to handle player acquisition and all that stuff.
Peyton Manning out there.
Yes. And as far as Gruden, if he was fired Gruden immediately, and then promote O'Connell up, then also starting asking right now. But that's just my take. But thanks for taking my call.
Man, appreciate you calling up a lot, man. I really appreciate the call ups. It makes the show look authentic.
Yeah. All right, now thanks.
All right, man. Appreciate those opinions too. Those are some really good points.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got kind of nervous, but yeah, I don't do this too much. All right.
No, you good. Oh shoot! Y'all don't deserve the guitar. Hurry up, let me try to change it. I moved it to my AirPods so y'all don't hear that nasty guitar. Man, appreciate y'all 2 callers that called up though. Those are some really good points. Y'all 2 calls just inspired me to make a nice video. I'm about to make a dream scenario for the Redskins from this point on going into next season. I'm gonna talk about draft picks. I'm gonna talk about who we need to develop. I'm gonna talk about everything, man. I got so many ideas. That super inspired me to come up with this video gonna be long too. This might be like 30 minutes or more. I'm gonna talk about everything I want to happen. I'm gonna talk about head coaching candidates. I want somebody young and up and coming like the Cowboys defensive coordinator or Kevin O'Connell, or I want somebody like established, like a what's his name to be on ESPN? The one that was the Ted. Man, I'm tripping. Got it. The guy that made the Buccaneers team that John Gruden took over and won with. It was really his team, but John Gruden just happened to become the head coach the next year and then won it all. But he's the one that built the team. Young like O'Connell and Dallas OC. established and respected. Like, dang, I can't remember their names. But Peyton Manning is out here looking for a job to build a team. We need to holler at Peyton Manning for real, for real. Tony Dungy, thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even know NSWT was in here. What's good, man? Wait, Tony Dungy is coaching in college? For who? For what? Wait, for what and for who? If you don't bring your neck to the Redskins, we need you. We need you, my guy. As you can see, we really need you. Look at this. Look at the video. This is why we need you. Oh, let me see what you're talking about. Yeah, it is Herm Edwards. Y'all got me saying Tony. Yeah, got me messed up. But yeah, Herm Edwards. Who is he doing anything right now? I know he just be on SportsCenter, ESPN, or whatever. Come on, Herm Edwards, come rock with us. I'll take Tony Dungy too if he's free though. Hey, we can talk him out of it. We can bring him back to the NFL if he really if he's really coaching for Arizona State or something. I also like Todd Bowles a little bit too. He's not like the most ideal guy, but I like Todd Bowles. I like Todd Bowles more than I like this Jay Gruden right here on the concrete chilling with old girl. If I walked past and saw Dre there, I would have slapped him up. Dre pulling an RG3 here. I think I missed a lot of comments from up here, though. Oh, yeah, Dorian did say don't forget who got hurt, Foster. So, yeah, Reuben Foster's going to be back. Darius Geis will be back. Let me include that in my my thing. Talking about who we get back. No, move. I'm not trying to talk to you right now. Alright, I think I'm back. Taking calls is contributing to the stream crashing, so I think I'm going to cool it on the taking calls. So this is nobody. If somebody says they want to call up, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you want to call up, and I'll set it up again. But just having it up is pretty dark. Defense will make the defense a priority, really. And then if we do Tony Dungy, who's defensive minded, with Kevin O'Connell, who's offensive minded as the offensive coordinator, that could really work, bro. Telling y'all, man, we can make things shake. And I know, like I'm saying, this is all a dream scenario. So I'm not expecting any of this. But if we can bring Peyton Manning in to be like have some type of hand in all of this, let him take Bruce Allen's job or whatever. Let him come GM or whatever he want to do, and we can really make things shake for real. And like I said, I really want some draft picks. I want us to trade Trent, Josh Norman for draft picks, as high as draft picks we can get, especially Trent. We should be able to get a first for Trent. People were offering first earlier. I'm pretty sure they're probably offering more now that we were being stingy and players are getting hurt. People out here losing their tackles to injuries. So I'm pretty sure we can get a first for Trent, maybe even more. And then what else can we get? We're about to tank. We could probably go for this number 1 pick and then trade down for a team that wants a quarterback. Trying to get the stream back up. Might even go back to 4-3. Yeah, that's a good point though. Why are we in 3-4 if we don't have a Khalil Mack? Why not just go 4-3 with Montez Sweat and Ryan Kerrigan? I just don't understand. Did it start a new video? Oh, never mind. We back. Okay, cool. Now that's a good point though, Dorian. Like that 4-3 thing is definitely something good to consider. I'm gonna talk about that. 4-3. over 3-4. That's a very good point. Trent's gonna play this season. He's not trying to lose that paycheck. Yeah, that might end up happening. That's a good point about Trent Williams. That might end up happening with the whole that he might play this season just so that he don't have to because if he doesn't play a certain amount of games this year, his contract technically, like, this season is technically null and void, and he'll have another 2 years. Like, he has 2 years left on his contract, including this season. But if he doesn't play at all this season, that gets transferred over to next season, and he's on the books for us, trapped on our team like he doesn't want to be for another 2 years. So he might just play the minimum games. We need to get rid of Josh Norman. Yeah, I definitely want us to trade Josh Norman for whatever we can get. As soon as he has like a 3-interception, 2 forced fumble game, trade him. Trade him for a first. Trade him for a first immediately. I meant to add Steven Sims, Cole, Holt, Sean, Dion. Okay. I'm getting my notes together for this video. I'm going to come out with a dream scenario for the Redskins video. That thing's going to be longer than like 30 minutes, but it's going to be so beautiful. Everybody's going to see y'all going to see my vision. Y'all are going to see my vision. But yeah, I've already made all of my points. Let me go ahead and start the timer. I'm going to start the 10-minute countdown timer, you know. And I'm going to end the stream in 10 minutes. If we get a first pick, like, would you pick Tua? Nah. Oh, dang. That is what I saw. I was on the phone and I saw that question. I knew it was a question I wanted to get back to. Appreciate that for you putting back in there, Tommy. No. Even though I do like Tua a lot, I'm not as high on him as everybody else. So, okay, let me break it down into perspective. So, if we get the picks I want, I would prefer to have Haskins with Chase Young and Andrew Thomas than to have Tua with just one of those two, like Andrew Thomas. I would definitely, and I feel like I'm not necessarily going to say Haskins is going to be better than Tua, because Tua definitely has elite traits, but I feel like we can definitely win a lot of games. We can win Super Bowls with Haskins as long as the team around him is great. And the team doesn't even have to be as great as it would have been with like an Alex Smith. I feel like Dwayne Haskins can be better than Alex Smith. And with an A team around Haskins, I'll prefer to have an A-graded team around Haskins than a B+ or a B, or maybe even a B- team with Tua, is what I'm saying. I prefer to use those draft picks on a Chase Young, Jerry Jeudy, Andrew Thomas, the offensive lineman, maybe even a Grant Delpit at safety, even though that's probably the least of our worries. An elite tight end. I got to super get in the car. I've been looking at all of the other players, the other position groups, wide receiver, safety, running back, quarterback. I haven't looked in the offensive line, an edge rusher. I haven't looked at tight end yet. We definitely need a great tight end to replace Jordan Reed, Vernon Davis, all of these people. We need somebody that can block and receive really well. Just like how the Detroit Lions just got TJ Hawkinson in them. Or like we need like a Travis Kelce. Pretty sure that there might be one coming out of this draft. We need somebody like that. So I prefer to keep Haskins. First of all, I love Haskins. Haskins has a lot of potential. And then use our draft picks and all of our trade capital, whatever, to build around him. Then to spend a high draft pick on Tua. And then find a way to get rid of Haskins and then not be able to build around Tua as well. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, and then also, drafting 2 quarterbacks in a row looks crazy. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't do that. Colt McCoy can lead us to a Super Bowl. Hey, man, if Rex Grossman can with the Chicago Bears back then against the Peyton Manning-led Colts, then Colt McCoy can if our team is just that great. I'm not trying to diss him, but is Morgan Moses all that good? No. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. No. I feel like we keep Donald Penn starting. I feel like we should trade Trent Williams for a first. Keep Donald Penn on the left side and take Andrew Thomas from my boy from Georgia Bulldog. You already know. Draft Andrew Thomas and put him at right tackle, and we can just let Morgan Moses go, or we can keep Morgan Moses as a bench player. I don't know. But let me I feel like y'all want to see the memes. And y'all already get the point with the countdown, so I'm gonna move the countdown below so y'all can see the memes. Keep him for depth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Morgan Moses' depth would be great. But yeah, I'm gonna get the mean. So just know that I'm gonna be ending the stream in a little over 5 minutes. But if anybody wanted to call, let me know in the chat. I can set it up to where you can call real quick. If you want to call into the stream and let your voice be heard. But right now, I'm about to just run these memes and these funny videos while we talking for the last 5 minutes. But go ahead and fire away at questions if you got any questions too in the chat. Do you think Kerrigan will become a Skims all-time sack leader by the end of the season? At this rate, he won't. This man is not doing anything so far this season. I don't see anything coming out of Kerrigan so far this season. You never know though. He might light it up later in the season. He usually has he's had slow starts the past couple of seasons. But this is like the slowest start. Like he's not doing anything yet. Is it time to trade Kerrigan? If if we can get a high first for him, I say do it. We need to overhaul the whole offensive line. I don't think it's that bad. Eric Flowers is our best offensive lineman right now, and it's not even like saying, well, our offensive line is terrible and Eric Flowers is the least bad. Eric Flowers is actually playing pretty well. I'm not sure if he gave up a pressure against the Giants, but I know going into the Giants game, he didn't give up a single QB pressure. And Donald Penn is holding it down. And then our offensive line looks so bad because Chase Roulier and Brandon Sheriff, who are the starting center and right guard, are hurt. When they get back, our offensive line is going to look better, even though they haven't been as consistent as I expected. And then Morgan Moses is the one giving up a lot of the pressures and getting a lot of the holding penalties and false starts. Once we can replace Morgan Moses, our offensive line will look way better. So I feel like we shouldn't panic just yet. Like, I don't think our offensive line is that bad. But that was a really good point earlier from... Oh, man. Whew. My eye hurting just got me. That was a really good point earlier from the call that maybe we should wait to start Haskins until Kevin O'Connell takes over. That way they can build a chemistry rather than Haskins going out there and Gruden ruining them. I believe it is more coaching that could ruin Haskins than the offensive line. I don't think our offensive line is that bad at all, honestly. To be completely honest. Wait, what just happened? I put it in the wrong section? My computer is slowing down. We need more depth at wide receiver as well. But I'm not sure if y'all know, but this draft has a lot of really good wide receivers. Like, really good. Like, we can get somebody who will be just as good as Terry McLaurin, or at the very least be the second best receiver on our team. We can get them in the third and fourth round. That's how deep this wide receiver class is. That's also something I need to talk about. Get great receiver in third or fourth. See, thank y'all for having such great thought-provoking questions and comments in the chat. I appreciate it. You said I don't watch college, to be honest. Oh, I love college. My favorite part of football is watching high school recruits, like watching the whole recruiting cycle and watching their huddles and stuff like that, their film, seeing them go to college, see how they develop going from high school to college. A lot of the times they change positions because right now, Tay Crowder, the Georgia's best or most consistent inside linebacker, we recruited him as a running back, I believe. So I just love to see like how people develop going from high school to college, and then how they develop going from college to NFL. So I'm always watching college. I love watching the film on YouTube and the random websites where I can find film at after the NFL season ends. That January to like April period. Oh man, I love watching college film. So that's what I do. I love watching that stuff. So, boy, these receivers this year coming out, this draft class, period, not even just receivers, edge rushers, quarterbacks, is gonna be crazy. This is a good year for left tackle in the draft. Yeah, bro, Andrew Thomas is that dude, bro. I'm telling you, my Georgia Bulldog. If we can get him and Chase Young or whatever, man, that, whew. Do you believe Rob Ryan would ever be a head coach? I don't think he'll head coach again. Maybe, because I'm not even sure if he wants to, honestly. That's how I feel about it. I feel like he doesn't want to head coach again. But we'll see, though. We'll see. But I don't think he'll head coach. I don't think it's a matter of if he can. I don't think he wants to. I think he's perfectly content being a defensive coordinator. And right now he's just our linebackers coach. I'm pretty sure he would take the promotion to defensive coordinator if we offered it to him. But head coach, nah, because that's a lot of responsibility. As a defensive-minded person, being a head coach, you got to do way more than just focus on the defense. I'm pretty sure he just wants to make the defense look good. So I feel like that's what he prefer to do. Yeah, man. This Colt Arizona's tight end is pretty nice. You talking about in college? See, I haven't gotten to the tight ends yet. I've been paying attention to the quarterbacks, offensive line, edge rushers. I haven't even been on defensive line like yet. And I haven't super paid attention to wide receivers. I just know from last year and everything I've been reading and seeing on the news and all of that and on SportsCenter and stuff, that this wide receiver class is different. But I haven't gotten to actually watching the film like that. I've been on quarterbacks, I've been on edge rusher, and I've been on offensive line. And I watched some Grant Delpit, of course, because he's great. So I'm going to get on that. I don't understand. He said, I don't understand this video. There's just so many questions I have about it. What's up, C4? I do too, bro. We all do, man. We all do. Yo, I'm going to the Jags, Texans, in London in about a month. Oh, yeah, because you already there. You chilling. That's going to be a pretty good game. It's going to be pretty defensive, but... Yo, that quarterback for the Jaguars is actually balling. I'm not gonna lie. That Menahue, whatever his name is, he balling. Yeah, anytime, Rock, man. Yeah, y'all fire away y'all questions. I'm about to end the stream soon. The countdown technically already is off. Probably gonna run. I'm gonna run it till 7:10 because y'all have some good points and some y'all saying some nice stuff, some thought provoking comments and questions in here. And I'm feeding off of it. So I'm going to run this for another 5 minutes. I'm going to run it till 7:10 if you're Eastern time. I know English Skins on a different time. It's probably 12 a.m. for you now. So I guess for you 12:10. I forgot because I was in Italy. I was in Italy for a little over a month when I studied abroad. Then I was in Spain and then I was in Paris. And that time zone thing was killing me because it was during football season. It was horrible. 8 p.m. games were impossible. Say what you want about Jay. He's chill. Yeah, bruh, Jake. First of all, what's up, Jake? Yo, Jay is the funniest head coach I think we've ever had, honestly. Because even just his press conference, he's sarcastic and funny. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that part of him, honestly. We should find a GM first before a coach. That's a good point. Peyton Manning's out there wanting a job. He has openly said he wants a job. Now, I'm pretty sure we want him. The question is does he want us? Is what I'm saying. Are they both high? Yeah, they're Hey, I got you right here. They're both smoking. Hold on, I got the other video. Sorry, I didn't cycle through the videos. Hold on, I got you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that boy Jay Gruden. Look at him. Firing him up. Look at Michigan's tight end too. I appreciate that, Dorian. Let me write that down. Michigan and Arizona tight end. Hold up. Dang. Boy, it's about time where with the way the Redskins are playing, we already on this draft talk stuff. That stuff is crazy. And I hate to see the Redskins lose, but like I said, draft, player development, going from high school to college to NFL, that's my whole favorite part about the NFL. And the fact that I'm already on that now, oh man, I might have to do an early Redskins mock draft like soon. Just to do it, just to run it. You said Michigan and Arizona tight ends. Appreciate that, Dorian. You're a real one. Peyton GM, yeah, bro. Peyton Manning said he wants to help a football team. It might not be in the form of a GM, but he does want some front office role to where he can help build a team. And I feel like we should definitely jump on that if we can. That's a blunt though. I saw a lot of people saying it's a SIG. I don't know. People were saying it was a J. I think it's weed. I don't know though. It's sharp. It's a sharp white, so I don't know. I don't think we should go for Peyton. Quite an experience in coaching. No, Peyton Manning doesn't want to coach. He wants to do something like decision making, like team building, which I think is great because he's one of the what Peyton Manning was known for was being the smartest person in the room, and I love that. So if we can get him in on a front office role, GM something, I would love that. Jay is just like the Oval Office. He doesn't tell you nothing. Yeah, bro. He is kind of like a political leader. They kind of dance around a question. Peyton can be an offensive coordinator. That could work too. But I think ideally, for me, I would love Peyton Manning to be our GM or something like that. That would be beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to run the stream for another 2 minutes. I don't want to end it because we got like 26 people in here. It's kind of moving. I want to keep it going. But I'm gonna end it at 7:10. Peyton would hire his brother to coach. Oh no! That would be hilarious. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. I lived through the John Beck and Rex Grossman days, and somehow he looks worse than that. That is kind of crazy. That's a good point, C4. We're in shambles right now. We would have won a game by now, even with Rex Grossman and John Beck. Eli can be our QB coach. That's pretty funny. Eli Manning. But yeah, man, just to summarize, Colt McCoy, I don't like, for the people who weren't here, Colt McCoy, I don't like this starting. I like the point. Like, I kind of agree with the don't start Dwayne Haskins till Kevin O'Connell takes over. But I prefer to just go ahead and get Haskins out there as soon as possible. And I like the point that Nate Burleson made where he said start Haskins against the Patriots, and it can only go uphill from there. You start Haskins against the Patriots and let him play against one of the best Patriot defenses of all time and one of the best quarterbacks and one of the best coaches of all time. It can't get much worse from there. Everything else would just seem easy to him for the rest of the season. And I definitely want Haskins starting this season. So after this draft pick and this Redskin video I'm going to put out, which is going to be like over 30 minutes long, where I'm going to talk about the dream scenario for the Redskins, after we get Peyton Manning in as a GM, we get all these first-round draft picks in, and we set up a team around Haskins. I want Haskins to be prepared. I don't want Haskins next year playing like a rookie, so I want him starting this year. So that's how I feel. I want Haskins to start sooner rather than later. I definitely feel like it is time for Jay Gruden to go. As far as head coaching opportunities, I'm going to talk about like candidates and stuff. I'm going to talk about that also in my 30-minute video. This Jay Gruden controversy is crazy. We still don't know if this is from training camp or really recent, but either way, he has a wife and grandkids. I don't know who this girl is that he's out here smoking with, but that's just unacceptable. So that just shows his decision making. He shouldn't be coaching plays and writing up plays if his decision making, with him being a public figure with his face out in public doing stuff like that. Oh, it's good, Daily Grind. Appreciate you pulling up. Peyton Manning and Doug Williams is a match made in heaven. Yeah, that could work, bro. I'm telling you. Nah, dog, Peyton is our QB coach if he wants to coach. He said he wants to have a front office position, though, from what I've seen. With Kevin O'Connell as head coach, I could definitely see that. Hey, bro, I'm gonna talk about all of that it's gonna be like 30 minutes or more. It's gonna be a dream Redskins scenario. Where do we go from here? What players do we develop? I'm gonna even talk about, should we switch to the 4-3? I'm gonna talk about head coaching candidates, front office candidates. I'm gonna talk about the draft, who we should be looking to draft. What draft picks should we be getting? Because I want us to tank at this. I mean, it's hard to tank, but at this rate, I can't see who we gonna beat. It looks like we going 0-16 at this point. So I feel like we should get like the first overall pick, trade down with the Dolphins, get like 2 of their first rounds, then trade Trent Williams for a first. We should have like 3 or 4 first round picks, and we should be able to make magic happen with that. Jay Gruden in the streets with a floozy. Yeah, he out there with his side piece. Haskins can learn a lot from Manning. Yeah, bro, no matter what, if we can bring in Manning, no matter what position he is, please bring Peyton Manning in to just groom Haskins. Anything. Watch Colt throw for 405 touchdowns. Dang it, I forgot. I'm not trying to write this down. Write that down. Okay, I'm back. I just had to write that down. Does anyone know where in D.C. he is? Oh, yeah, I'm not from D.C. And I was born there. That's why I'm a Redskin fan. I was born I used to live in Bowie and Mitchellville and all of that, but I'm from Atlanta, so I cannot tell you where this video is. I have no idea. And even then, from this video, it would be hard for me to tell you where somebody is in Atlanta unless it was like Varsity or somewhere famous. Jay probably has a spliff before the games. I looked up Jay Gruden's wife, and it's a pic of her with Sean McVay. That's so random. Y'all out here get messy. Browns went 0-16 for a couple of years. Look at them now. Hey, man, I agree. English Skins. I think it's time to just not necessarily blow it up, but sacrifice this season, and next season we should be great because we have so much talent. We are not 0-4 worthy with the talent on our team. So if we tank this year, get even more talent through the draft, like I said, I want us to get 3 or 4 first-round picks with at least 2 of them being top 10. We can make it happen. Then we bring in some good coaching and some good team building with Peyton Manning. I'm telling you, this 30-minute video I'm going to put out with the dream scenario for the Redskins, we are going to be tough next year. I'm telling you. If they bring in Peyton Manning to D.C., it would be like Jordan ran the Wizards. Let's say we do get first-round picks. Can we pay them? First-round picks are cheap. You don't have to pay them a lot. We're paying Landon Collins more than we would probably pay our entire next year's draft class. I'm good with tanking, just don't draft another quarterback. I agree. I want us to tank, get a really high draft pick, and then trade our picks to like the Dolphins who have multiple first-round draft picks so they can trade up and get Tua. And then we'll trade down. We'll get Chase Young, Andrew Thomas. We'll get some good receivers in like the 3rd round or 4th round because it's a really deep draft class. Let me see. We can get Andrew Thomas, Chase Young. There's a lot of people out there, but I'm going to talk about that in the video. But Williams for Diggs. I do like Stephon Diggs. If we can trade Trent Williams for Diggs, then I'll take it. But I prefer a high first-round draft pick. If we can get a top 15 first-round draft pick for Trent Williams, I would prefer that over Stephon Diggs. Because our wide receiver core isn't even really that bad. Terry McLaurin's balling. Paul Richardson can do some things. It's really we need our tight ends to step up. And I love Stephon Diggs, and he would be great. But if we can get a top 15, especially a top 10 pick for Trent Williams, I prefer that over Stephon Diggs. Now, if somebody's offering us like a 25 or later pick, then I prefer Stephon Diggs because he is great. Let's say we do get first-round picks. Oh, yeah. Good with Stephon Diggs. Sound nice to me. Diggs also from D.C. Yeah, Stephon Diggs is from the DMV area. I'm not sure exactly where he's from. I know he went to Maryland. We need lockdown corners first. So, yeah, then we can draft a Chase Young or old buddy from Ohio State, or a buddy from Florida. LSU always has somebody. Or we can draft Andrew Thomas, the tackle from Georgia, my Georgia Bulldogs. You see what I'm saying? If we can just stack up multiple first-round draft picks, fill the major holes that we have this year, and go into next year with all of that talent and good coaching, I'm telling y'all, we're going to be tough. Oh, what's up, Jonathan? You just pulled up. I'm just about to end the stream. Hail to the Redskins. But at least you pulled up, man. Diggs not coming to us. He want to win. He said him and his brother said they kind of want to come here. Especially his brother wants him to come here. We should draft Chase Young. I completely agree, Billy. First of all, what's up, Billy? Chase Young is probably the person I want us to draft the most in this draft. Between him and Andrew Thomas is like this. I think I prefer Chase Young a little bit more. Because Chase Young is the next Khalil Mack. We already see that. Is that Jay Gruden in the video? Yes, sir. That's your boy, Jay Gruden. That's your boy, Jay Gruden. Who would you pick if you had the choice between Chase Young and Andrew Thomas? Chase Young. I prefer Chase Young. Because you can get solid offensive linemen later in the draft. Even though I love Andrew Thomas and he plays for my Bulldogs, and I want the Redskins, my favorite college team players, to go to my favorite NFL team as much as possible. But Chase Young is different. His impact is different, bro. I'm telling y'all. Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack. Do y'all prefer Khalil Mack? Or do you prefer trying to do a nice comparison for Andrew Thomas? Because he's going to be really, really good, but I don't think he's Trent Williams. I think he's like right below Trent Williams. So Laramie Tunsil or Khalil Mack. He might be a little bit better. So he might be a little bit better Laramie Tunsil. Or Khalil Mack. I'm taking Khalil Mack. I don't care if we have Montez Sweat and Ryan Kerrigan. We might end up trading Ryan Kerrigan and just going with Montez Sweat and Chase Young. You never know. We'll see. You want Jeff Okudah. That's the corner, right? The lockdown corner. I want him too. Grant Telpit is very good from LSU. Yeah, he's a safety, though. And I mean, safety isn't like a dire need for us because Monte Nicholson is really good at being a free safety when he's asked to do that. When he's asked to use his range and intelligence, he's good. Greg Minuski just has him out of position a lot. And Landon Collins, if you ask him to be in the box and do what he does well, he's one of the best at it in the league. So I think Greg Minuski is just not using them right. We have the talent. I think we're good at safety. Grant Delpit would be great, but I think we're really good at safety just as long as we're using them correctly. Our probs have a new chant coming out soon. Okay, let them know, English Skins. Jay Gruden must be sleeping with Colt McCoy. That's the only reason I can. What's up, Dwayne Green? Brian Shapes. Jay never won with any quarterback on our roster except Colt McCoy. He's desperate at this point. Yeah, I think he's just trying to win. But even winning, he's trying to win with somebody who, over the course of his career, has 29 touchdowns, 26 interceptions, and is injury prone. You might as well just go ahead and start Haskins. And at this point, starting Haskins might give you a little bit more leeway on your job. I don't see what the point in starting Colt McCoy is. But all right, y'all. I'm about to end the stream. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Very thought-provoking comments and questions. This is a great live stream, even though it crashed a couple of times. I had a couple of callers call up, make some good points. Y'all have had some really good points in the chat. I really appreciate it. Hell to the Redskins. Like I said, I'm going to be live. I think I'm going to try to get this injury report and game preview for the Patriots to come out soon. I'm going to try to get that to y'all by tonight. I'm going to start working on this 30-minute or longer video about my dream scenario for the Redskins from now till next season, including the draft, who we should hire for head coach, who we should hire for GM, what players we should develop, all of that. It's going to be like a 30-minute huge video talking about all of it. Should we switch to a 4-3 defense? I'm talking about everything, y'all. I'm going to get that out to y'all. Jerry Jeudy would be nice. I like him too a lot. But I feel like our receiver core has potential. We'll see with Steven Sims, Terry McLaurin, Trey Quinn, Cam Sims, when we can get him right. If we could trade for Stephon Diggs. We'll see, though. And like I said, I'm going to talk about it in depth in the video. This wide receiver class is very deep. I feel like we can get a really, really good receiver in the 3rd or 4th round. I mean, we got Terry McLaurin in the 3rd round. Colt can get hurt and it won't be that big of a deal. That's a good point. Dwayne Haskins is just going to get thrown out there again. We'll see, though. But all right, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the thought-provoking comments and calls. Of course, I will be live streaming the game on Sunday as usual. I'm going to get an injury report and game preview out there to y'all hopefully by tonight. And like I said, I'm going to work on this dream scenario for the Redskins. That video might be an hour long. We'll see how that goes. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Catch y'all later next time. Oh, if you haven't, make sure you like the stream. Definitely subscribe. I'm going to keep bringing Redskins content. Subscribe if you haven't. Catch y'all later.